So here we have 88 to 94 OEM radio and all its components. And I'm going to be hooking up a Bluetooth receiver, specifically a DS18 Bluetooth receiver. So this right here will be the example. I'm simulating the Bluetooth receiver because it's installed in my vehicle and I'm not going to rip it out. So you're also going to need some female RCAs that you don't need, or you could probably buy them on Amazon. You're going to need these. We're going to tap into the radio using these. And you're also going to need these tap-in terminals. Okay. So whenever you get your Bluetooth receiver, it comes with these wires. You got your red is ignition, yellow is 12 volts. You got your black ground, you got your remote, and your RCAs. Okay, so let's get started with this. This yellow wire, like I said, is your 12 volts. But on your CDM, the 12 volts is your orange wire. You're going to tap into that. The red wire is the ignition on your Bluetooth receiver. That is going to go to your yellow wire on your CDM because that is the ignition. Then black. Straightforward. Okay. Now, this remote wire is where you got to pay attention. So, on the back of the Bluetooth receiver, back of the CDM, you have your harness. And you don't necessarily need the tape deck. The way that I have it is that I have all this spliced off, mainly because that's how I found the wires when I went to the junkyard. I found one, so I just use it that way. So this blue wire from the Bluetooth receiver goes tapped in here, and to this solid blue wire coming from the tape deck. There's another blue wire, blue with a stripe. Don't need that one. You tap in here, solid blue. Okay. So once you tap into that, you're gonna pay attention because these are the only wires that are insulated with this black rubber, thick rubber insulation. So here is another cutoff that I had extra laying around so I can show y'all. And this is what the wires look like. You got a red, black, and then you got a bare. These are going to get wired up to your RCAs. Okay, so you get your RCAs. You take off some of the insulation. So you put these together. Your blue with your blue, black with the black, bare with the bare. Once you have all these tied up together, you're going to put this black and tie it to the black. You're going to get these two blue. Can't grab it. You're going to get these two blue and tie it to the red. This bare wire goes to these bare wires on your RC. Let me put this one down so I can show you better. Bare wire, black with black, blue with red. That's the way I wired it up. So again, guys, this is the way I did it. I'm not sure if this is the correct way to do it, but this worked really good for me. Okay, so once that's connected there, these RCAs get hooked into here. And that's that. That's really it. So again, guys, I just want to reiterate, the yellow does not match up with this yellow. These are not the correct wires that you put together. Remember, the yellow 12 volts goes to the orange, which is your 12 volts, and the red goes to the yellow on your CDM. Okay, so this is my setup. I've also seen a different setup where you connect the Bluetooth receiver to the amp. Now, whenever I go to connect my subs. I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet because I haven't thought it through that far. But I'll probably just end up putting, you know, some type of adapter that gives me, you know, 2 in, 4 out. But so yeah, guys, this is my setup. And if you have any questions, send me a message. I'm happy to help. And there's another guy on YouTube that he explains this in more detail, a little more technical. I'm not that tech savvy, so I kind of just try to keep it simple for people because it was a little difficult for me to understand. Also, if you're curious about the CDM and what these wires all do, I'm not sure. You can't really see it honestly. It's kind of bad. But on all the CDMs that I've seen, if you look at it closely, it tells you what all these pins do, what the function is, and I kind of just numbered it here to kind of show y'all 16 from 1 to 16, one over here, 16 over here, and on this side, these are all just your speaker wires. I don't really worry about that because that should be already hooked up to your stereo, and this is all you really got to worry about, just these wires here mostly, and obviously the adapting in here. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, shoot me a message. I'll be happy to help.